Ash, not one chair? What you got there, Ashley? Huh?
Bunch of hopefuls.
Okay.
Trying to ride your coattails.
Feeling,
And here he is.
MP, my name is Jocelyn Davies, executive producer for Top Takes Daily. Everyone, I'd like to introduce MP.
that just comes with the territory, you know? Like, we make...
MP, let's stay with the draft for a moment. A big part of the reaction.
I understand where that view comes from, but I don't share it.
And why's that?
MP, you know we keep it real on here. I gotta ask you.
You know, I'm going to say this as calmly as possible. Because at the end of the day, it's disappointing to me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, to me, basketball is a place where you express joy. Yeah, I want to beat my...
Well, this has been unforgettable, and I'd love to continue this conversation.
We want to see your Jordan moments, so send us your best plays over social media using the hashtag 2KTVWow, and your play might just be featured in a future episode. Another really cool aspect about 2K23's My Career mode is that you'll come across a lot of NBA talent.
Including our cover athlete, Devin Booker. We caught up with him at his My Career mocap session. Take a look.
With just a few games in the books, Brent, what are coaches right now looking for from their team, from their players?
Well, I think you're still trying to figure out.
Substitution for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Wiseman. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Draymond Green. Pools checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And MP subbed in for Curry. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Sabonis. Metu comes in for Murray. Malik Monk, he's checked in for Barnes. And it's Mitchell in for Kevin Huerter. On the court for Sacramento. They've got Metu. Mitchell is out there with Fox. And there's Monk. And it's Holmes in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The pass to Mitchell. Passes to Fox. No good with the layup.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Here's MP. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on to De'Aaron Fox. I know one thing the Kings wanted to focus on this season, and Brent, that was defense.
Well, they're a team that's been at the bottom of the league on the defensive ratings for quite some time. And one way to remain competitive is to bring your defensive intensity on a nightly basis. It's going to be a point of emphasis for this new coaching staff to get these guys on board.
MP outside. Launches a 3. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. On draft night, many people wondered where MP might land. Greg, you think he was worthy of that 18th pick?
Well, I was a little surprised to see him go in the first round, but clearly his team believed in him, and the leadership and intangibles he brings are really hard to ignore.
Clock at 6. Here's Mitchell. Here's Holmes. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And the long arms of Holmes utilizing that size and length to track down some offensive rebound.
Now, here's MP. Monk defending. And the basket by MP. MP's got 5 points so far.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Pass to Monk. Mitchell outside. The three from Davis. Connects from three-point range.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
MP way outside, and another three for Golden State.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
It's Davis on the wing. To the inside, Holmes goes up and lays it nice and easy. And that's now 6 points for Richaun Holmes.
And these high percentage shots is what Richaun Holmes gets paid for. He could be a real force in the paint.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. We'll return shortly. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
On the court right now for the Kings, Harris and Sabonis hold down the post positions for him. The backcourt pair will be Fox with Herter, and it's Barnes in at the 3. Here's Herter. No good on the 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Wiggins against Barnes. Wiggins passes to Wiseman, and there it is for him. Wiseman's got the lead up to 13 now for the Warriors.
And Wiseman showing off his power that time.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Barnes passes to Sabonis. And here is Barnes. And it's off from three-point range. And Brent, unfortunately, the young career of James Wiseman has been plagued by injury.
It's been really tough, Kevin, with that meniscus injury, 39 games into his career. He had his surgery, and then he was trying to come back, and multiple setbacks in his pathway to try to get back on the floor and become an impact player as the first overall pick a couple years ago. Kept him out the entirety of last season. Hopefully, this is the year where we see him fully healthy.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. The Kings have made a lot of moves to shake up their roster. As De'Aaron Fox says, I think the mood is definitely better. It's like a breath of fresh air. Getting a feel for each other and seeing the chemistry come to fruition is huge. Success isn't always immediate with trades and signings, so we look toward the future. Kevin, back to you.
That's all they can do. Okay, thanks, D.A. The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
And
a completely new 5 on the floor. The Kings trail by 13. Holmes passes to Medu. Davis kicks to Monk.
In the first half, 2 minutes.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And in a league full of shooters, Malik Monk is right there with the best of them.
And has always been a weapon from outside. Has refined his shot selection the last few years and starting to come into his own as a reliable outside threat.
And he knocks down the first one. And Brent, you were a pretty versatile player. Which of your skills was the most difficult to master?
Well, I think going inside and finishing, going in over big physical guys who could either block your shot or, send you to the deck pretty quick. So going in and having confidence to finish around the basket is certainly a skill.
Here's MP, and he banks in the layup. MP's got 10 points.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
The Kings trail by 14. Outside, Davis. Pass to Monk. Right wing. Medu passes to Davis. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And Poole's vision developing right in front of us.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And there's the pass to Holmes. Over Looney. Holmes can't get it to go in.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
MP, that's for 2, and there are the Warriors now with another bucket. There's 39 seconds left in the first half. Mitchell outside. Passes it to Holmes. Now, here's Monk. He's covered by Thompson. The shot by Monk is no good.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Mitchell outside. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater.
Poole contesting on that shot and becoming a better defender. That's the next step.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Curry has been sensational.
Really.
Lumino making some changes. Davis is checked in for Murray. Malik Monk comes in for Kevin Huerter. And Davion Mitchell subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got MP. JaMychal Green is out there with Kevon Looney. Then there's Jordan Poole. And it's Kuminga in at the 3 slot. Well, Brent, between major injuries and some high-profile roster turnover, it's been an up and down last couple years for the Warriors.
Yeah, mostly due, Kevin, to injuries. I mean, through it all, they've managed to continue to play with joy. They've given a lot of guys opportunities to just be out there. And then they drafted and rebuilt the team behind the big 3 to complement those guys as they found their health. So the run is still there for Golden State to do great things. Winning a championship last year has them back on the top of the mountain.
Mitchell passes to Monk. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Sabonis kicks to Mitchell. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. And the basket by MP.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
13 feet away. That one's not going to go. Throws it up high, and the serious dunk to finish it off.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a huge 37-point lead.